She's got some tight muscles. She's been involved in an accident, and I'm going to work with my hands and do a little rub-a-dub-dub right here because the muscles are tight. There's been some inflammation. And create some balance deep inside of her. The body thrives on balance. Balance is, it's said, is the key to life and health. If everything's balanced, if the bones are moving correctly, we have a natural tendency to be and stay healthy. Energy will flow from above down and from the inside out. So she mentioned she was having some problems with her arm and leg. If we line up the neck, that helps the arms, the hands, the fingers, the head. If we line up her back, that helps the nerves that go down our legs, and we can stop the process of decay. In over 50% of serious accidents, people suffer lifetime pain. But if you get adjusted early on, you get those bones moving properly early on, the body has a natural tendency to regenerate. Without that care, all too often, people after accidents suffer premature arthritic changes of the spine. Their spines break down. So what she's doing here is powerful, is positive, creates a better future for her. I'm using a handheld instrument that puts out an impulse of 40 hertz, and it's virtually painless. And we'll feel if the joints are moving correctly. Is this or this tender, Alicia?
Both.
Both of them, because they want to know how this feels. How's it feel?
It feels fine. No
Great.
pain.
So this is a virtually painless way to receive chiropractic care. We're still moving the bones. They get good results without some of the soreness. Do you ever get sore after adjustments here?
Yes.
Yeah? Good. That's part of healing. That's part of your healing. I'll point out to the audience. But it's not nearly as sore as traditional chiropractic care. Here we go. You can imagine after an accident, we're stiff and sore, and if you get those bones moving, there's some soreness involved in healing. Just like a new exercise. If you start a new exercise program, you might notice some soreness the day after or the day after that. Maybe you haven't been in the gym for a while and you start to exercise and you notice some soreness. How's this in here?
It's a little tender.
It's a little tender. Most of us have lower back pain on a chronic nature, and we're jammed up here. The joints can get jammed up, and it causes the discs to break down. Most people have problems right down here. Just standing erect, just standing on two legs is an issue. Here we go. Most animals don't do that. The human race is unique in that we stand up on two legs. It lets us look around, but it's a unique posture. Most animals are on four legs. Here we go. So it's a balancing act, and I'll help keep her balanced. And I'm feeling with my hands. I'm feeling for knots in her legs. Go ahead, bring your head into the center. And I'm going to feel her neck, and there's a lack of movement. There's some restriction deep in the joints in here. And you can imagine when thousands and thousands of pounds of steel collide, it impacts the delicate joints that separate the vertebrae and allow them to move. And we could get them moving again using impulses, an impulse technique. It rocks the joint. It gets the joint moving again, much like a child on a swing. And there's a momentum that's developed, and it gets greater and greater as we instill movement deep in the joints. Turn your face to the right again, if you don't mind. They're wondering, how does that feel? Does that hurt?
No.
Bring the head back in the center. Super duper. And we're going to work on the shoulders, on the muscles here, because let's face it, we're all knotted up in the shoulder region. Here we go. And we're working here, working here. Most of us endure inflammation and swelling due to the stresses we've taken on. And her neck moves very well to the left, but to the right, it's limited. There's a lack of motion. I'll show you that again. To the left, she has a good range of motion, but to the right, it's not moving at all when I try to move it to the right. So it's critical that we instill movement deep in the joints because movement is life. And I'm going to get right at the top of the neck, right here. And adjustments here help with headache, focus, concentration, irritability, fatigue, helps us sleep at night. And after the adjustment, you could see the difference that from the to left to right, there's more symmetry here. And as we create balance, that's how the body heals best. If it's left untreated or treated inadequately, it'll break down relentlessly. It'll tend to decay. And chiropractic care increases blood flow to the brain, increases organ function. Studies have been done, for example, on chiropractic care. Adjustments here help the heart, help normalize blood pressure. Adjustments here help the liver, help the immune system. Adjustments here help the kidneys. The care that we're offering at this center prevents arthritic change. Makes us more flexible, allows us to stand well, move easy, removes pain and pressure on the nervous system, increases energy, diminishes stress, and extends life. Studies have been done about chiropractic that show that chiropractic patients require fewer drugs. They stay out of the surgical suite. They avoid surgery. They stay out of the old people's home. They live long, strong, healthy lives. And I'm going to lift Alicia up in just a second, but this feels pretty good, right, Alicia?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Here we go. And on the second visit, we give our patients an acrylic massager, and these are quite popular. And if they have knots anywhere in the muscles, we can work out the knots with the acrylic massager. So they get a little gift on the second visit just to welcome them to the center. Here we go. And the audience is wondering about your results with care, and I'm going to lift you up. Is there anything else you'd like examined in particular today that you'd like checked in particular?
No, you nailed it.
All right. There we go. So I'm going to lift you up. You feel yourself move up. Take a deep breath in.
For me, but I've been coming here, a month? And I feel great. I've also noticed my walking has improved tremendously. When I first came in here, I was walking pretty bad, but over these last few weeks, I've been walking pretty good. Not as much pain when I'm sitting down for a while or standing for a while, so I do feel like Dr.V has helped me tremendously. I'm very thankful. Thank you.
Hey, we've been delighted working with you. Some people are wondering if it might hurt to get adjusted, and I want to make it very clear about how people feel when they're getting proper care.
I feel good. I think it's helped. Yes, there is some soreness some days afterwards, but not as much from being actually injured. So I think it's very helpful.